Okay, so this week we are going to go over Pythagorean theorem, which is basically using right triangles. We're trying to find the missing sides. All right, so let me go back here. Give me 1 second. And I'm going to put my pen on here. Okay, now, so if we have a right triangle, I'm going to draw a right triangle the best way I can. Let's say this is 3, this is 4, and I want to find x. So Pythagorean theorem tells me that if I have sides or legs A and B, the hypotenuse is always C. It says that A squared plus B squared equals C squared. Now, A and B can be either leg, it doesn't matter. A could be here or B could be here. But for this case, I have A here and B here. Now, C always has to be the hypotenuse, and we know the hypotenuse is the longest side, also the side that is directly across from the right angle. Okay? So using this information here, we'll find the missing side. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A is 3. So I'm going to say 3 squared, right? All I'm doing is substitute my numbers in. B is 4. So I'm going to say 4 squared equals C squared. 3 times 3 is the same as 3 squared, so that's 3 times 3 is 9. 4 times 4 is 16. Now I have 25 here is C squared. Now, of course, C is what I'm looking for, not C squared. This is C squared, right? But I'm looking for C, not C squared. So I have to square root it. Take the square root of 25 and you'll have your answer. Square root of 25 is 5. So C is 5. So every time you do this, don't forget to take the square root. All right. Now, let's do another problem. Let's clear this out. Let's say I have my C squared this time, or my C, and I don't have either my A or my B. So let's say C, let's take this away. Now let's take this one too. All right, so let's say I have 10 here. Oh, let me change it back to pen. Let's say I have 10 here and 6 here. And I want to find this side now. So I would set this up using my same formula. A squared plus B squared equals C squared. A, let's say, is 6. I don't know B, right? So I'm just going to leave it as B. Don't know that one. And C is 10. This time I have 36 plus B squared equals 100. Now I have to subtract this 36, right? Because I want to get that variable by itself. We all know how to solve for our variables. And this would cancel out. I would have B squared equals, what is this, 64. Now, just like I did before, I got to take that square root of both of those. Now I have my answer. B, and the square root of 64 is 8, because 8 times 8 is 64. Therefore, my missing side here has to be 8. X is 8. All right, so that's how you use Pythagorean theorem to find the missing side. I showed you how to find the hypotenuse, right? The hypotenuse, the biggest side, which is C. And I showed you how to work out for either A or B. And if it was this one, the missing side, if 6 was the missing side, of course, I would work it out the same way. Remember, A and B are interchangeable. It doesn't matter which one is A, which one is B. Okay?